Welcome. I'm gonna play like an audio track that I had before. I'm not sure if this is this is a track. It's if you don't know what it's called. Well, actually, I don't know what it's called, so I'm gonna play the track. This is a review for the headphones that were from the Dollar Tree. You know the ones that it's like blue. It has like the thread. You know what I'm talking about? The thread. I'll just play the video play the audio so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. In the end, yeah, I'm probably gonna make another video or something. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna resume lesson. Anyways,
Welcome to this review of the circuit headphones that basically will not come back today. Hello, welcome. Hi, I'm Cherry now. Wow, this voice recording is so loud that basically it sounds like echoing audio. Okay, talk like, how are you today? I'm fine, man. So, how is this audio going for you guys? Does it sound terrible? Does it sound good? Let me know. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about the obsolete headphones that I currently own right now, and they are the blue headphones. Dude, I had these headphones, and I did not throw them away, and I'm glad that I didn't sell them either, because now I have these headphones that basically are legacy style, that I can talk about for like hours. Now, the sound quality of these headphones will be dependent on you, because these headphones kind of rely on this like system of you make the decision of the quality, not the headphones. And okay, the Hershey's headphones, you know the ones that I previously reviewed, those headphones actually sound pretty good. I don't know what level of good they need to be considered good, but considering the quality for me, and considering if I plug it into like say for example a phone, like by default it sounds pretty good. And I'm not saying it's basically like going to be earth shatteringly great, but it's still pretty good. I mean for Dollar Tree standards, like say somebody I for somebody that's like plays like voice, those headphones actually sound pretty good. And as for a person previously reviewed who plays music, it's still pretty good. It gets the job done. So what quality rating would I give it out of five? I would say I'd give it like maybe like a 3 out of 5. So how would I describe the profile of the sound? I think this is going to be really important considering I didn't add a lot of details in the previous video about the Hershey's headphones. And maybe I'll just show you what the Hershey's headphones look like on the Huawei. So yeah, I kind of forgot what it was about. So basically these headphones, they sound like a downgraded version of AirPods, but an upgraded version of it sounds like the modern version representation of what sounds like on the E-circuit headphones, which basically the ones, the blue ones, basically that were moderately bad. They weren't awful. Okay, I know what track to play to get these headphones to sound decent. And other than that, like the E-circuit headphones, you know, the E-circuit ones that basically E-circuit, I would assume discontinued. I'm not sure if they did. I could be completely wrong. I will admit to being wrong if I am. Um, the E-circuit headphones for sound quality is pretty good in my opinion. There's the sports version of the E-circuit headphones that actually beats the ones I'm using right now. The one that actually, I'm pretty sure it says the tube because that's the type of headphones I'm using.
dude,
So if I
I caught that on camera
what I'm
too,
talking
dude.
about, I'll describe this as
Man,
not a poor quality headphone, but a stereo headphone. Now these headphones do not have stereo surround sound, or they do not represent stereo in the context that you would be using and I'm talking about the blue headphones that basically have these like sonic ear cups. You know what I'm talking about? You know the ones that have like the cups. They have a cup basically cut the slant like down to and they have a left and right channel, and they basically have blue. They have like in the string color. They have like purple, blue, orange, pink, red. I think that should be enough details for you to make kind of get a picture of what I'm talking about. These headphones, they sound okay for music, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna sound really good for voice.
oh boy.
Now we better get some voice recordings out here because this thing's gonna sound really good. going to upgrade your voice, your equipment will never downgrade its value, right? Now, for a rating, I think I can give a rating for my sports headphones. They literally sound like you want to do sports. Now, let's say you're yelling like this. Powerful sounds. Now, you're going to like your sports headphones if you were to play a voice movie. I don't know what they would sound like in high quality because this is not a high quality recording, and I'm pretty sure the reason why they did that was because I don't even know, like for like the AMR audio on the Huawei PAL, they probably couldn't be bothered. I can't really blame them for that, considering like back in the day we didn't have a lot of storage, but man, I mean, I can give us options for audio codecs. I think in my opinion, they should have had support for a audio codec like MP3 at the bare minimum at 8K. That's the bare minimum, right? Because I could literally just have that single thing and I would take advantage of the device. Okay, moving on to the voice movie impression. I think that the headphones for E-circuit, the least quality ones, that basically only represents stereo a little bit if you play the appropriate track. That's the kind of headphones I'm talking about. The ones that are blue and have all the colors already mentioned. And by the way, it has a really good design. So I'm gonna say that that's why I bought it. I don't know why I didn't buy it earlier. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold off from buying this. I should have bought the headphones. I should have bought 2 headphones because now I don't have the. In fact, I don't even have the headphone that basically has like the jelly effect, and it has terrible quality. Dude, that was peak E-circuit, dude. That was peak E-circuit. Like they had designs that I liked. I appreciated those designs. And we also had a moment where E-circuit was peak E-circuit. They had like the back plug thingamajig for the headphones. You can plug them right on your neck. And you also have the hook headphones, which basically defines the image. I don't know, and I'm not sure if this is true information, so I'm not sure if there's any other headphone that even has an ear hook that you can put on your ear and put the pads up to like the headphones. Listen to music that way. I don't know if there's any other company that does that. It's a really good innovation on their part, and that kept the headphones. They have these big ear cups. They sound pretty good. I'm going to assume that they're not going to sound excellent on certain devices, but considering that you play it on a pretty decent device and you understand what you're doing, how you're going to play it back on, and how playing it back is compatible with the device it is, you should be pretty good with this device, man. It's pretty good, man. So now I'm gonna make an overall review of E-circuit headphones, generally speaking, because I think that will be a summary. So I'm gonna make a tier list in my head. So we had quality from like the regular radio quality headphones, and also I think there was a headphone. I'm gonna mention this one right now. There's a headphone that sounded like trash, right? This one actually sounds worse than the E-circuit one. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is not to bring shade on the headphone that I'm talking about. I'm not trying to downplay the headphone, the one that has like the terrible quality. I'm just mentioning that one because I didn't really get to review. I didn't have enough time. I didn't have the time to review those headphones. I didn't buy the headphones. I bought them and then I lost them. Okay. Anyways, actually, there's a time when E-circuit had headphones that were compatible with most devices. That one sounded kind of worse than the headphones that basically have like the quality downgrade. So let's imagine that, but basically the quality is a little bit worse. I don't remember, dude. E-circuit had like one of those headphones. I don't remember what it was. Then I don't remember. I don't have a lot of details to go off of here, so if I were to give a guess, I think these headphones will be pretty suitable for certain tasks like loud audio. I'm like, bro, a had these on my cool pad, so okay, let me just tell you that not all Dollar Tree headphones are the same in terms of quality. Some of them sound okay, and some of them sound pretty good. I can't make a rating for all headphones here. Okay, I didn't buy the E-Circuit Bluetooth headphones. Not E-Circuit Bluetooth headphones. Excuse me. The two boom Bluetooth headphones. And yeah, basically like okay, let's consider this. If you are recording audio, the argument is done. You're not going to need better headphones for that. I'm telling you. I can literally top off my voice by using the clipping audio. It's so powerful that the audio itself is shipping at the speaker on my device. Thank you. Applause. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on with like the
Oh boy.
now features. This is where I rate E-Circuit really well here. There was a time where headphones, I think so, did not have a volume marker. Yup, that's how long I've bought headphones, and I can't buy headphones anymore. I don't know if I can buy the other ones anymore, like the ones that I just described, the blue headphones with all the random colors and the string. It was I actually enjoyed using those headphones because of the design, generally. Like I'm not even joking. I used the reason why I bought that headphone, besides quality, which was it wasn't really. It's not really great. It's not awful. It's not like you can't use them for music. Okay, it's not that bad. And when I mention that something is bad, it's subjective because this probably only applies to when I'm listening to YouTube music. Well, I haven't really listened to YouTube music with these headphones, so I'm referring to probably either to YouTube or YouTube music. I didn't do a thorough testing, so I'm not going to get into that in this recorded review. So for the E-Circuit rating, I'll still give it a 3 for the rating of quality because of the voice and because of the overall presentation of the music. It's like as if you already know what to expect, and I like that. I like that I already know what to expect. It's okay audio. Now I'm going to talk about the headphone. What to do with your broken headphones. Do not throw away your headphone that has only one ear. Okay? You're probably going to be better. You're probably going to thank me for saying that later. Do not throw it away. You can still use if it has one ear. Use it. Like you can use it. It's free. You have a free pair of headphones. Yeah, for my particular scenario, the headphone is broken. Like one of the earbuds. I was testing it for so long and now it broke a little bit. Wait, why am I singing? Singer. So now the loudness of the headphones, they are okay. Yeah, like these headphones.
Oh man.
The E-Circuit headphones generally are pretty good for loudness if you actually intend to make the audio loud. Give me the brief audio recording, please, Tamer. Conclusions. Now, conclusions from a headphone usage were over the years. I think this is going to be a really important summary. Headphones. Now, I'm going to give this for the lower quality and these headphones quality. Now, the headphones may not be high enough quality to classify as earth-shatteringly booming audio, but at the end of the day, we still serve a purpose, and in fact, we enhance the device experience to levels you've never seen before. For example, I put my volume on volume 1 on my Huawei Pal and listen to the audio. When the audio is completely recorded, I can listen to the audio. I kind of forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, I can listen to the audio
All right. So conclusions from the speaker sounds fine. I probably will be doing more testing on the speaker. The battery is 0.5% because I used it a little bit. I used the battery a little bit. Um. All right. So the headphones I reviewed were the headphones that had the string and the colors and the it has the colors, the strings. Well, it's not. I don't know. It's like a cloth. You know, the thing that has like the string that goes into the earbud, and then it has like a separate part that has a little bit more cable instead of like string. You know what I'm talking about? And then I had the other one with the Hershey's headphones. That one has one ear now instead of like it doesn't have two anymore. The ones I put one ear in and the other ear in so I can listen to whatever I'm listening to. Now I don't have that, so I'm not about to buy another one of those. And my overall experience with the Hershey's headphones, if I were to like give it like a rating, I think it's pretty good for like for chill music. I'm like listening to treble, that's fine. I listen to treble tracks that basically if I play it on YouTube Music, I should be fine. If I play it on Spotify, I haven't tested that yet. I probably should have tested that before I made the video. And as for AMR, like I'm just giving my general first impressions for this phone for AMR, and it's probably not going to be extremely accurate, but I'm going to say like if you want to use AMRs, record loud audio and enjoy the experience, I would say. So AMR audio. Okay, so do I have any other files I want to play? Yes. Let me check if I'm probably gonna play one more file so I can like call it a review. Let me grab my the music player. I don't know if I have a review on here or if it's just like the I actually don't even know. I'm gonna check downloads. I think I had like 15 concepts and they're probably going to take up a good chunk of my time. So depending on if I'm able to record this or not, I'm going to record at max volume, and I'm going to turn on the monaural audio so we can get like a high audio experience. And do I have any music players? No. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. I'll just play. I'll start from 1. Let me just. Okay, I'll start from 1 to 15, maybe. I don't know. All right. Enjoy. Oh dear. I don't know what. Okay. Enjoy the WMA experience.
Hi guys, this is going to be learning about something today, or nothing, I guess.
This is a WMA file. I'm not sure what is contained in this file. I have to hope for the best because I don't know what's contained in this file.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Google Keep. I don't think I prepared the count, so I'm going to just make an assumption instead of how many words I wrote on the Google Keep. So
Wait a minute, I need to turn something on.
I'm going to grab the text.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm going to turn something on. I forgot to turn off a battery restriction, so let me turn that off. So, and then after that, we're going to listen to the audio, okay? And I'm not really sure what's contained in the audio, so I'm gonna play the audio back for you guys.
Should have prepared this beforehand. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to copy the text so I can actually get an idea how many words I wrote on Google Keep. And I was working on the book called I don't know. It's a book, and I actually enjoyed making it, even though it was like moderately bad. I still enjoyed making it, and I think that in case you don't know how many words it has, I'm going to make an assumption. So first we're going to start with 80,000. So I'm going to do like 4,000, like 1,200 words. Yeah. You know what writing does? Like when you do it long enough, even though you don't have to, you still...
Ma fais un video, ma finita
You still appreciate it.
Mă ne laundry la ma fais un video, ma finita
Next episode.
and it's fun to do like reviews, you know.
How am I
And
already on 7? Oh boy. How am I already on 7? I didn't even. Did I play a 7? Okay. I don't know.
to do like reviews, you know. Now, anyways, we're going to be driving a Ford car, an e-car, you know, and one of the vehicles from which basically I was writing a text file. Okay, so now I'll touch on the topic that I really, really like to talk about. I don't know. So basically, I'm just going to talk about this in my own way. I'm going to talk about like the MQA file. MQA is basically like going to the playground, basically just jump ropes, but basically you have the maximum version of it. You go on that, slaps the ground like. Anyways, that's what. Okay, seriously though, MQA is a audio file that basically is attempting to replace MP3, and dude, I want that file, dude. Except that for the fact that I don't have money and I can't support the file. I don't know if the conversation going around with the MQA. So I'm gonna give you my take on the MQA file. You just grab the audio and you have like the good audio sounding audio. Just basically play it back on a speaker that doesn't have supports. Like say for example, the mom speaker that isn't really a candidate for MQA, and I would just use it that way. Okay, so. I should have just recorded this on the camera, recorded it on your cover, that I would have to throw the files. Okay. Anyways, we're going to continue on with our news, which is not really news, just really boring things. Breaking news, the LG Aristo 4 Plus is replaced, quote unquote. This is according to an assumption that everybody thinks that the LG Aristo 4 Plus.
Oh, actually, it's not in order. I thought this was in order, so I'm gonna have to play them individually, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this all over again and play this first file.
Hi guys, you're gonna be learning about something today, or nothing, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Google Keep. I don't think I prepared the count, so I'm going to just make an assumption instead. I'm gonna assume how many words I wrote on the Google Keep. So I'm going to grab the text. I should have prepared this, but honestly, I should have prepared this beforehand. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to copy the text so I can actually get an idea how many words I wrote on Google Keep. And I was working on the book called I don't really know. It's a book, and I actually enjoyed making it, even though it was like moderately bad. I still enjoyed making it, and I think that it's in case you're wondering how many words it has, I'm going to make an assumption. So first we're going to start with 80,000. So I'm gonna do like 4,000 and be like I think 1,200 words. Yeah. You know what writing does? Like when you do it long enough, even though you don't have to, you still appreciate what writing does to you. I'm gonna continue in the next episode. And that's the first piece of information I wanted to share. Is that I was working on something and I don't really have I'm not saying I don't have the drive to be like, okay, go ahead and post some videos. I'm just not motivated to post a lot, you know. Like, alright, moving on. We're gonna talk about like some. Let me see if I need to come up with a topic. So I'm gonna talk about like the files I like. So I'm gonna just grab one of my AMR files. I don't know where it was. It's somewhere in it's Joyin. It has like clone. It's in the voice movie category, and it has SV7T.amr. Why I titled it that way is because I like the title. It gives the AMR sense of like punch. Like imagine doing that with a WMA file, you'd be pretty excited for that, I would say. just going to curate my own topics if I can't come up with anything else. Probably going to come up with things I already wanted to say to begin with, you know? Okay, so I should have just recorded this on the camera, recorded it I wouldn't have to throw the files. Okay. Anyways, we're going to continue on with our news, which is not really news, just really boring things. Breaking news, the LG Aristo 4 Plus is replaced, quote unquote. This is according to an assumption that everybody thinks that the LG Aristo 4 Plus is a moderately bad for battery life. Now, I'm not saying that I know what the internet wrote. I'm not saying that, and just quoting something I'm assuming this is an assumption. Anyways, we're going to continue on with like the another breaking news. The umbrella method. Yeah, I really do not have anything to say in these videos. But like I would say like let's just talk about like the current weather, you know. So it's currently raining. There's an umbrella method and be like fly, fly. It's pretty foggy outside. Hear the sounds. Yeah. Basically, I want to play some like the WMA files. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be so excited to play the WMA files. Now I'm gonna have Sandy Speed Talk on the hosting. It's probably gonna be really terrible, or something. I don't know. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Sandy Speed Talk. I'm gonna be talking so fast because I'm basically on Sandy Speed Talk. Hey, what's up, guys? Before I end the video, I'm gonna say that I wanted to do another video because this is so fast. I'm getting even talking that fast because basically I'm just checking out the Freightliner. The vehicle is gonna be going really fast. I'm gonna be jumping on the rocks. Jump on the rocks. Sandy Speed Talk. Yeah. Like I just paused there for a second. I was like, I wonder how you edit the video. I don't edit videos. I only edit videos when I need to save storage, dude. I don't edit videos. So why exactly did you join the platform? Like, I'm actually wondering, because I'm going to be talking really fast, and I'm going to be eating some sandwiches, I'm going to get some ramen, I'm going to be watching another video, because I'm going to be doing so many things, you know, and I think I had an advantage for saying, like, oh yeah, I don't even have to use the Sandy Speed Talk method, I'm just going to say Sandy Speed Talk, so it can be, like, really fast, so I don't have to, like, take up so much time with the audio, and if I'm gonna, I cut the audio to 1 minute, 30 seconds. So if you're wondering why one video is basically not the same as the other videos, it's because for this current situation, I'm limiting my video length so I can save more storage, I guess. And so Tamer, why do you feel the need, like, to say, like, make a lot of stuff? I mean, I've seen you've been writing a lot on Google Keep, even though that you probably dedicate a lot of time. Tell me about your screen time. Tell me about your screen time, Tamer, because I'm going to be checking out, I'm going to be checking out the window, it's going to be really fast, and I can't even talk that fast, so I'm just going to tell you that I'm going on the highway. I wasn't even going on the highway, like I was just talking a lot, and then basically all of a sudden I had another audio speed talk, and yeah. Tamer, is this an ASMR video? Who is speaking right now? This is Cherry Girl. Okay, this is not an ASMR video. It's because I'm like in this night. Okay, guys. Yes. What was the question again? Oh yeah, my screen time. I'm going to go to the action dash. I'm going to give you the summary for my overall screen time. I don't think I gave that away yet, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the. I kind of makes me sad for the screen time. Well, nope, not that really. I did it wrong. Give me a second. And so Tamer, bro, I think the action dash is actually ruining the screen time metrics. It ruined the screen time metrics. Now I don't have. Okay, I'm not gonna worry so much about that. Actually, let me go back. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong, because you know why? Because I'm basically using the wrong metrics. So I'm currently made for. So I spent like maybe like about like honestly, I don't even know how much screen time I was on this application. So basically, I would say like 12 plus 8, which is 21 hours now because I counted 20 minutes. So basically, I would have spent probably like almost a whole day on this application being productive, even though I'm not actually interacting that much with the application. Google Keep Notes, it's a really good application, in my opinion. So I'd say like, I had a review I wanted to make about the Google Keep in terms of the slowness of the application. And I'm only stating this because like, I actually wanted to do a review for that particular thing, and it's probably not going to be applicable today, and I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying like, okay, the point of the statement is that I just wanted to tell you, I wanted to review a certain part of the Google Keep Notes, bro, I think. And it's fun to do like reviews, you know. Now, anyways, we're going to be driving a Ford car, an e-car, you know, in one of the vehicles from which basically I was writing a text file. Okay, so now I'll touch on the topic that I really, really like to talk about. I don't know. So basically, I'm just going to talk about this in my own way. I'm going to talk about the MQA file. MQA is basically like going to the playground. Basically, just jump ropes, but basically you have the maximum version of it. You go on like slaps the ground like. Anyways, that's what. Okay, seriously though, MQA is an audio file that basically is attempting to replace MP3. And dude, I want that file, dude. Except that for the fact that I don't have money and I can't support the file. I don't know the conversation going around with the MQA. So I'm going to give you my take on the MQA file. You just grab the audio and you have like the good sounding audio, just basically play it back on a speaker that doesn't support, like say for example, a mono speaker that isn't really a candidate for MQA, and I would just use it that way. And that's why I wanted to use the MQA file to begin with, right? I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do with the MQA file. And yeah, I don't know, let me just continue. So, television, NBC broadcast. It's really fast. Just basically makes you run up and down like a Super Sandy speed sock. And Tamer he's still on audio. Is basically going to be letting the bus fob. This vehicle drop down, and then like the basketball goes in the hoop. The bus fob just bounces the thing off the rim. By the way, there's a little corner cut into the rim of the basketball hoop where the bus fob just goes out and be like, okay, we did it now. Oh, the bus is hovering above the ground. Probably wasn't really a valid statement. I'm probably just gonna see if I can come up with anything educational to say, although I don't really know, dude. Okay, so education-wise, can I come up with anything? Okay, so I'm going to try, because I'm not going off of a script here, so scripting makes things a little bit easier for me. So we're gonna learn something today. 1. If you yell inside of any speaker, there is a good chance that it will sound good. If you intend to yell in the speaker, and if you intend to make audio that actually would be compatible with the speaker that you're playing feedback on. Like the learning thing 1. Learning thing number 2 that I learned. Like, sometimes writing is more than enough for satisfaction. It may not be the utter replacement for satisfaction, but if you apply writing, this is coming from a person who just was pretty lazy, man. I don't write a lot. I don't make a lot of videos, too. I can tell you from like, I don't how many days I was working on I think I was working for probably a week on Google Keep Plus. And that included distractions, and I would have to say it was pretty fun writing the book. The book that I probably was not going to be writing. And the book, basically Bus Phobe goes up and down. He says, "Thank you. That was an excellent educational video, Tamer." Yes, it was. Sleeping. Okay, this one, I don't know if I'm qualified to talk about this one, but I'm just going to talk about this in my own way. So, sleeping. Tamer goes to sleep. He tries to open the bottle, but the bottle just has to be inside liquid. And take note that if anything interrupts the liquid, it basically feels like all the liquid, basically sleep, just goes down the drain, or just basically the fact that you just feel drained because you woke up in the night. I don't think that's really applicable. I don't really think that's okay, I'm just going to give you my opinion. For me, it's not necessarily that sleep is draining. When I go to sleep, when I wake up a lot, it just doesn't hit the same. If you go to sleep, it feels great. When you wake up at 3 o'clock or something like that, it just hits different. It doesn't feel good. I'll probably just be drinking some super duper water, that feels great, man. I'll do another writing spree right now. And maybe Tamer will get to sleep at this current time. Why are you posting videos right now? Tamer, we're wondering why you're doing this. Because I like to, and it's fun. Anyways, I'm going to continue going basketballs. I'm going to be throwing some basketballs into the hoop, and then it goes out of the hoop. Why? I just put the basketball in there, and hey, I'm saying to be talking, I'm going to get my envelope, I'm going to put something in the envelope. Hey, Tamer, look, what's up? I'm going to be talking too fast, and I can't even talk anymore. I'm talking too fast, and I basically have my earbuds. The Audrey earbuds? Yeah, those sound really good, dude. I know, Sandy. I know that sounds really good. What do you want to title this audio recording? I don't know, dude. I think you're gonna have to come up with a title. Yeah, it's going to be called Zandy Speed Talk. Speed Talk. That's not a good title. It's a great title, Zandy Speed Talk, because we can basically talk too fast, and I'm going to be using my computer so I can play the audio back and put it back in the tracker, so I can just basically go like a hacker and see if I put the tracker to 16, and then I'm going to just basically dig some trees. Can I dig through a tree? No, you can't, Tamer. Well, that's kind of unexpected, right? I'm kind of gonna not make this again, but yeah. Okay, do I have any other topics I want to touch on? I have a lot of topics I want to touch on, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. This is just opinion-wise, and I really can't take anything back because I'm recording an audio on it. I don't feel like correcting anything, but I'm just going to tell you about something I like. Kyocera brands. I like to play back audio on Kyocera speakers, like the Kyocera SM350. It's a feature phone. It's really old. Convert some MP3s from my M4As and throw those things onto my Kyocera for voice recording playback. With Bluetooth, of course, which basically sometimes it takes 500 minutes, and sometimes it just takes not really 500 minutes, it's not going to take that long. So, basically, I'm just going to have fun with my Kyocera, basically play some movies. Yeah, Tamer? That was really interesting, Tamer. Yes. So, what are you producing today? Yes. I'm just producing. Malak is basically doing so much audio. He's basically just having the up, down, super left, right, and then the front, down, something, and I'm like, wow. Yes, Sandy Speed Talk. So, now, Tamer, do you have any more topics about learning about nothing? Well, I would say I'm just going to bring up something about writing
Ma fini tale, mwen an ba, mwen nan lanje la pou mka fini video mwen. Mwen continue? Mwen continue fè video la ou men non? Mwen nan lanje la. Oui, pou mka fini video. Ah. Okay. I'll be back.
Fun. While my writing is fun, I drove for a long time in this path of not writing, and I finally tapped into the power of writing. It just all made sense to me. The moment I did not associate writing with writing and writing with need instead of writing with characters. I associated writing with need and need with characters, and that changed my entire perspective on writing. It may not have been a significant change, but it still gave me a reason to continue writing. Tamer. Is Tamer qualified to talk about this topic? I don't know. Zanny talks really fast. I like to speak really fast. It's really fun to write. Okay, so we're gonna talk about micro USB. And this one not gonna end well. We're gonna be using micro USB so we can do the super tracker, put it the C, it's super the tracker, super E. The light bulb is glowing inside of my head. Put it back. I got my Casio clock. Put it in the back of the super the crops. Tilling the ground. The lens is waiting a little bit for the things in the ground to grow. Okay, there you go. It already grew. Put it in the tracker, and then I'm like, okay, this is really not a good track. I'm like, yeah, it's not a good track because it's not. And I'm like, why am I rapping? And then I'm like, yeah, I have a new bed. But instead of sleeping on my new bed, I just jumped up and down on my bed. It feels really good. Even though I really don't know why I'm rapping, it feels really good. Yeah. Oh, wow. I got a little bit of paint on my bed. Yeah. The paint girl just pops up and she's like, yes. The love is getting really strong vibes. And then I eventually can go into sleep. Paint girl makes me feel happy sometimes. And this whole thing is a concept. Okay, this is basically going to be the end of the recording, I think so. And I put concepts in the title if I did it for a reason. This whole playlist is a concept, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, if not, comment down why you didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. I can't really take anything back I said. Anyways. And before we go, we probably gonna have another we're just gonna make it a really not review. I don't know. Let me just do like a review. Tamer drove in the vehicle. It was like really fast. The vehicle goes backwards. And I'm like trying to get the vehicle to do what I want. His bus valve is going really fast. He feels 244 miles per hour. I was like, it's like, what? Okay, now the WMA file plays. And people are like, yes, this is a WMA file. Tamer, it's a WMA file. Okay. And then I just took some Frito-Lays, put it in the WMA file. What's a WMA file now? What is a WMA file now, boy? And
Bus VOPE. Bus vote. Okay, now the video is over. Thank you for listening.